Greetings everybody, this is Biz. Welcome to this will be a brief video explaining what we have in store for this football season. Those of you that have been with me for years know that the NFL is one of the leagues that we consistently beat year after year after year, as well as the other sports, but the NFL is pretty much what we do best, and we also have some college football in store that we're going to beat this year. I want to go over some of the ways that we handicap games, the way that I handicap games, the systems that I use, and show you what they are. And so I want you to know what you're in store for this season. Let's start off with the college football systems. These are some killer sports systems, and these are the backbone of how I handicap games. I use profitable situations. I've researched these. I've developed these. I've used these year after year, and they win. You could see the different systems, the different records they have year by year, the total at the end. These have historically won year after year after year. You see the description on the left, the record as you go across. I use these every year to win money betting on football. These are 1 unit plays. You see some more here. As you go through the list, you see the record on the right. These are high percentage plays. They're profitable, and when these plays trigger, more often than not, we bet these plays. The ones in gold are what I label as 2 unit plays. These are systems that I think are very, very good, and for those that want a more targeted playlist, that don't want as big of a playlist, you could just simply target the 2 unit system plays and you'll do very well. Here are some Bet Lab systems. Again, some of these are labeled as 2 units. And you see this one is a Game 2 system where we're fading a home team off of a big loss. It's a conference game. That record is on the left of the screen. The one below, fading a team off of their first loss. That was a big loss. So basically a team that was undefeated, they took their first loss of the season. It was a big loss. Total is less than 64. You don't want a super high total. On the right, you see the record. These teams have a big hangover when they come off of a loss, their first loss, and it's a big one. So that's one of my favorite plays also. Here's another list of 2 unit plays. Some of these are low volume, some of them are a little higher volume. You can see the descriptions there. I don't need to really read them off to you. That bottom one is a nice little weather under system that I really like. One above that, a home favorite with 2 winning teams is a conference game. Take the under, hits right around 80%. Really nice system. And then here I have just a slew of 1 unit plays. You can see first half plays, full game plays, totals, sides. You can see them there. A lot of really solid plays. I've been using these for years. I've developed these. I've constructed these, and I win with these. It's just simple as that. Here's another page of college football. Some more 1 unit systems, and you can see these here. That bottom one, fade a home favorite off of an awful offensive game, and they're playing a conference game. That bottom one on the left, 104 and 51, 67%. I love the systems that have a bit of a higher volume of plays. The right side, again, another fade a home favorite off of a poor offensive game. Some of those are subsets of the same system with a few little tweaks. Here's one more page of 1 unit plays. You can see in the middle there, play a pretty sizable favorite there, the one from between 2 and 4 touchdowns against a losing team late in the season. And so there you go. These are the systems that I like to play, and they've been good to me over the years. The NFL, everybody likes the NFL. Everybody wants to target the NFL. I love the NFL. Last year, my platinum plays, which are basically my 2 unit plays, we hit 60% of those. We culminated that with a nice underplay in the Super Bowl. We hit 60% of my top plays, and I look to do the same thing this year. Here's, again, the Killer Sports site was a little on the fritz last year. It's up and running and functional this year. I just went over all of my systems, ran the data, weeded out the poor ones, kept the good ones, and these are the ones that I feel are the best ones. I play a lot of unders. You can see a lot of these 2 unit plays will be unders from the Killer Sports site. As you can see there, more unders here. Look at the far right, really high percentage plays, these unders. I love to bet unders. The public does not like to bet unders. They love their overs. Never a bad thing to bet against the public. I like unders. You see some of these this top one here, home team off of a big loss is a favorite. They tend to buckle up the next games go under. One underneath that. Previously on the road, they turned over quite a bit. 39-5 in the last 5 seasons to the under. Previous double-digit losses a road favorite, 47-12 over the last 7 seasons, so on and so forth. That one below that's 30-3. Off a favorite off of a big loss, and they had a poor third down percentage the previous week. Here's some more unders. You see the numbers there. I love this top one. It's an average to low total. Total is 46.5 or below. Their previous 3 games, their total was a lot higher than the game today. And so what I love this one, makes a lot of sense. The line has dropped significantly from their previous 3 games, at least, I forget what it is. It's several points. It's 117-53 the last 6 seasons. It's a nice high volume play, and it's just a really, really, really good play. We will definitely be playing that one for a 2-unit top play, platinum play. And there's one more page of the Killer Sports 2-unit plays. That top one is an overplay, total of 45 or more. 2 teams that I believe they average total is 45 or below, or the points scored, whatever that is, early in the season, 158 and 81, and so on and so forth. Here's the Bet Labs. Here's some Bet Labs 2-unit plays here. As you can see these, that bottom one, first half road favorite off of a 1-score division win, 15-14. Here's some more. Play on a home dog with great defense early in the season. Non-divisional home team, a good spread team versus a poor spread team later in the season, so on and so forth. And there's one more. The bottom one, the second from the bottom, is the world famous Biz first half under system. I posted these on the RX forum last year. We hit like our first 11 or 12 of these last season. It's a spectacular season. It's one of my best systems. High volume, high percentage. I absolutely love this system. Every week last year, I got a bunch of texts and emails. Biz, do we have a first half underplay? Do we have a first half underplay? Guys on the forum are asking. They love this first half under system. It's a divisional first half under system. I had a guy on the forum that wanted to buy it from me. I said, I'm not going to sell it, but you could certainly, you're certainly welcome to play the plays when they come out. So that's another one that I love. The bottom one, a home dog off of a big loss. You see another high percentage play. So those are my 2-unit plays, my platinum plays, my top plays going forward this season for the NFL. The regular plays, see, I have a lot of regular plays, a lot of 1-unit plays that are solid, high percentage plays. Bottom one's a first half divisional road dog, won their previous 2 games, 44-10, playing against that team. And some others here. I just want to go through these briefly. We don't need to read every one, but I just want you to look at the numbers and understand that we are playing high percentage situations. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, but we are playing the numbers, and these games historically win at a high percentage. Here's some more here. The middle one, road dog, low total after a bad season, 86-24. Play on a bad road dog right there. Some more here. That middle one. Here's one. Play on a road dog up to 6.5. Total up to 51. Previous year was a bad team. They're undervalued. 140-56. And here's some more. I'm going to breeze through these. You get the picture, okay? You get the picture. There's that second from the bottom, an NFL and over, non-divisional over, games 2 through 6. Some other filters in there, 87-33. So that is basically what we do. We find profitable situations and we bet on them. My strategy is exactly that. I invest in historically profitable situations. I grind profits by winning more than I lose. Okay, I do not hammer games. You get a lot of these guys on social media that wherever they are, social media, Instagram, Twitter, the RX forum, wherever you find these people, and they want you to, a 5% game and a 10% game and a 10-unit game and a 50-unit banger. I mean, it's just the most ridiculous shit you could ever believe in your life. That's not how you win. That's how you lose your bankroll, because nobody knows when a game's going to win or lose for sure. That's why you never bet 10 units on a game. Okay, if we were that certain of a game going to win, we'd all be reporting from Maui or whatever your favorite tropical island is. Okay, you play the numbers. I play the numbers. I play the percentages. I play enough games that where the numbers say I will win more than I lose, and I grind profits. Okay, I don't engage in a get-rich-quick behavior, get-rich-quick scheme. Some guy, hey, you've gotten the texts and you've gotten the emails. Hey, Vinny, Brooklyn Vinny's got his inside information. This game can't lose. I want you to bet all your money on it. It's a bunch of bullshit. These guys with their 4 and 5, every play is a 5-unit play. Okay, if every play is a 5-unit play, it's not a 5-unit play. It's a 1-unit play. It's just that their units are much higher than they're supposed to be. So don't get fooled by these guys out there with their, I won 300 units this year. Well, yeah, because every game was graded at 25 units. So, okay, enough of that. But we grind profits. That is our strategy. Here's another one. You can't win if you play too many games, which is another bogus fallacy people like to tell you. You can't win if you play too many games. I've known it for years. I mean, I play a lot of games. I play a lot of baseball games. Play a lot of basketball games. That's not how you lose. Okay, you could certainly win if you play at volume. It's about picking winners. Here's the deal. You can't win if you bet on more losers than winners. That's what it comes down to. It has nothing to do with your volume. Zero to do with your volume. It has to do with, do you pick more winners than losers? Period. That's the name of the game. So here's a little exercise for you. Let's say Jim bets on 3 games. He goes 2-1. He bets $100 a game. Let's say Justin bets on 10 games, and he goes 6-4. He's betting $100 a game. Okay. What's the winning percentage and how much money each person profit? Right. Well, Jim went 2-1. He hit 66.6%. He won $90. Won 200, lost 110, 90. Justin won at only a 6% clip. He won at a lower percentage, 60%. But he won 60 or 600, and he lost 440. That should be 160. 100. He won $160. That's $160. So, who won more money? The guy with the lower percentage, but he played more games. Okay, that's who won. So, enough with this. Too much volume. You got these jackoffs on the forum and trying to tell you that you can't win if you bet too many games because they're trying to get you to have you send them $2,000 because they think they know everything. Bullshit. Okay, you win by picking winners. Whether you go 2-1 or you go 6-4, whatever it is. If you pick more winners than losers, you're going to win, regardless of what your volume is. So, what is a unit? Okay, we hear this all the time. A unit, bankroll management is thrown around there all the time, but it's really a fact. And the way you manage your bankroll is that you don't overbet your bankroll. The way that you don't overbet your bankroll is you don't make a unit more than it's supposed to be. Okay, when somebody's giving you plays and they're telling you that every play is 4 or 5 units, you're overbetting your bankroll. Or you better be with somebody that's pretty damn good that they won't destroy your bankroll. Because if they go on a losing streak, your bankroll is shit. Okay? A unit is the amount you're comfortable with. For me, a unit is 1 to 2% of your bankroll. That is a responsible percentage of your bankroll. If you bet 1 to 2% for each unit, then you have 50 to 100 units to play with. That is what gets you through a cold streak. Everybody has a cold streak. I don't care who you are. All of these snake oil salesmen, all these guys that want to tell you that they're the best in the world, and all these guys that want to tell you they hit 60%, and all these guys that want to give you all that bullshit, they hit losing streaks. And if you're betting too much of your bankroll, and if you hit that losing streak, overbetting your bankroll, you're not going to have a bankroll. Okay, so you want to bet 1 to 2% of your bankroll for each unit. I play 1 unit a game. My top plays are 2 units a game. I have a very rare 3-unit play. That is the most I'll put on a play is 3 units. These guys with their 5%, 10% plays and their 20-unit plays are friggin', they're just professional marketers is what they're doing. They're just marketers. It's bullshit. It's not real world betting. Trust me, it's not. So that's what you want to do. You want to bet 1 to 2% of your bankroll per unit. It gives you 50 to 100 units to play with. So that if you bet 10 to 12 games, we'll bet 10 games on a Sunday. Trust me, we'll bet 10 games, maybe even 12 games. And maybe even 15 games. Maybe there's several unders on it. Maybe there's several totals. Maybe there's several sides. And here's what people like kind of is. They'll say, oh, how can you bet 15 games in the NFL on a Sunday? What are you, nuts? Well, think of it this way. It's a 7-day week. What if those games were spread out throughout the week? Okay, what if 3 of those games were on a Monday, 3 of them were on a Tuesday, 2 on a Wednesday, and so on and so forth? You'd average 2 plays a day. Nobody, when you bet on baseball, let's say you bet on 3 plays a day in baseball, 3, and you bet every day. That's 21 plays in a week. Nobody flips out when you do that. Nobody says, holy shit, you bet 21 baseball games in a week? That is way too many games. So betting 21 games in a week of baseball is fine, but betting 15 of football is not? Somebody help me with the math there. You're betting fewer games per week in football, but yet somehow that's unacceptable. An edge is an edge. If you have an edge, you bet it. Whether it's 4 games in a day, whether it's 50 games in a day. The only poor decision is to not bet a game where you have an edge because there's some preconceived notion that it's poor bankroll management or it's too many games. It's not too many games. If you have an edge, you bet it, okay? So that's why you do 1 to 2% of your bankroll. That's what allows you to bet volume and allows you to withstand losing streaks, okay? How do you get my plays? Join my Telegram page. This is on YouTube. Most of you are already on my Telegram page. For those that are not, click the link at the bottom in the description. It'll send you straight to my channels, okay? There's a main sports channel. There's an NFL plays. I'll get to those on the next page, okay? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. All the football videos will be posted on YouTube. Now, I cannot actually download them to YouTube because they contain music and stuff, which has copyright infringements. So I have to upload them to another site that I have. You click that link, it sends you to my videos. They're extremely popular. I've been putting them out for years. People love them. So I'm going to come to YouTube. I'll do a quick video. I'm going to recap the previous week. I'm going to talk about the week ahead. And then at the bottom of the description, you're going to click the link, and that gives you the football videos. Follow my Twitter right there. Follow my Instagram. Okay? Join my Telegram page. Subscribe to YouTube. Follow my social media. That's how you get my plays. That's how you're going to win money. Telegram channel is right there. You have the NFL Plays channel, the NCAA Football Plays channel, NBA, basketball, the hockey. I have a horse racing channel. Derby weekend, when we want a ton of money, we'll handicap races on the weekends. We'll handicap races on the big days. And I also have a stock market channel. A good friend of mine, my partner Sean, has developed software that targets stocks to buy and sell weekly. It's a tremendous report. I am up 60 to 70%, 60 to 70% on my portfolio alone just by following his report. You need zero experience. I knew nothing about the stock market, absolutely nothing, when I got started a year and a half ago. It's the best thing I've ever seen. If you're interested in that, join that channel. If you have money to invest, trust me, you'll make money at that stock report. Then we have the various chat channels, the NFL, the football chats, the basketball chats, the hockey chats. If you don't want to go in the chat channels, then you don't have to. It's a place for the group to talk about games and whatever the hell they want to talk about, and we have a lot of fun in those. So those are the channels. I didn't put on the left. I didn't put the main biz sports channel. That's the main channel that we have right now, where I put my baseball plays and any information I need to get to the group in general, and then all of the different leagues football, basketball, college football, hockey, as you see there, will be listed in those specific channels, and those will be listed at the bottom of this page. Click the link and you could join those channels. Okay, so welcome to everybody. You've made a great decision if you choose to join our Win community. I have over 100 people in that channel. We all have a great time. We all win money. Many of these folks have been with me for years. Many of you have just signed up. Many of you have not signed up and are thinking about it. I highly recommend you give me a shot. Give me a try. You won't be disappointed. We're going to have a great football season. Thanks for taking time to watch this. Have a great day, and join me in the Telegram community, and let's make some money.